Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, we're going to take a look at a much anticipated, at least to me, release, The Grass Crown. It's part of the Shields and Swords Ancient series, Battles of the Roman Republic, designed by Amabel Holland and published by Hollandspiele. This is a game that I have been waiting for ever since I originally played, really since I heard about Shields and Swords Ancients, because I really enjoyed Shields and Swords. And then I think it became Shield and Swords 2. I think that's what it was when I kind of discovered it. Really enjoyed that. So when I knew there was an Ancients coming or heard there was, I was interested. Got With It or On It, which I've covered it on this channel. Absolutely loved it. Just focuses on, Greek battles. And it's enjoyable, but I have a real passion for Roman games, Roman era. So I heard about the Grass Crown under development. I was like, please bring this game. And here it is. Very excited. Very excited. So, okay, we're going to dive into this, and we're going to look at this one, and we're going to do a quick little kind of comparison. This probably will be a little bit longer than my usual, just 10-minute unboxing. Also, for another reason, I want to touch on something serious real quick here. I say real quick, but I do want to touch on it, okay, guys? So, Grass Crown, designed by Amabel Holland. So, for anyone who doesn't know, for instance, you may see on With It or On It, designed by Tom Russell. Amabel came out as trans recently. And she is, I know that she mentioned this. That's why I'm bringing this up. Otherwise, I would not have. She mentioned that she was super proud of this game for a number of reasons. I can only imagine the design, the effort put in, everything that they have done over there at Hollandspiele, but also the fact that her name is on it. And I think that's amazing. That's incredible. I'm happy for her. I'm proud of her. And I can't imagine how tough that was. But you know what? We are going to support her 110%. And when I do my games, I always like to mention the designers, the artists, if I remember. Sometimes I don't remember, because a lot of times you'll see like, designed by Amabel Holland on the box, but you won't necessarily see the artist on it. Although I do think Amabel does the art for this. Maybe not. Actually, I think there's going to be some additional artwork maybe. Anyway, we'll dig into that as soon as we open it up. But I just wanted to mention that, first of all, if anyone's confused. And secondly, just to shine a spotlight in a very positive manner. And also, and I don't expect this at all, but I'm sure you guys will be very supportive, very great in the comments, and nothing else will be accepted. But that's what I expect from you guys and gals. So, all right, Shields and Swords Ancients, the Grass Crown. So we've already got a little comparison going on here. So you can see the box size. Now, I believe there may be some other Hollandspiele games with bigger box already. The Horse and Musket series, possibly, the re-release. I do not have any Hollandspiele games with a bigger box, so that's very cool to see that. Makes me excited for the future. Not only what's in here, but I believe maybe expansions. Maybe fit expansions in here. So we kind of look at the back. I noticed one of the things, when you look at components, it comes with 3 counter sheets. I know there are terrain tiles in here. Yes. Something like With It or On It did not have that. 28-page rulebook. With It or On It's rulebook is 8 pages. Now, I believe there's extensive examples that's not, actually 3+ times the rules. I think there's like more pictures and examples, but I know that there's a little more extensive 28-page history booklet, 12-page battle book. So a lot of good content. Let's set this aside for now, although we're going to look at it in a second, because I think we'll look at some of the counters and compare. So let's go ahead and open her on up. Grass Crown, huh? So Battles of the Roman Republic. Love that. Awesome. Now, kind of a sucker also for kind of I guess you could say late Republic too, because Julius Caesar, who doesn't love big battles, but then getting into the Imperial Rome. I know it doesn't have quite some of the romanticism as you had with Julius Caesar and Pompey, but at the same time, I do like some of the Imperial stuff. So hopefully, Battles of the Roman Republic, maybe we'll see some battles of the Roman Empire. Who knows? All right, nice, good box here. Got a couple D8s in here. Appreciate that. Ooh, terrain tiles, unit tiles. We'll look at the counters in a sec here. Let's get to the other stuff first. Ooh, the map. Let's get to these books. All right, so, man, nice big box. Lots of stuff here. Trying to get this out of the way, because I'm going to look at it With It or On It. So, all right, what do we got here? So we have the rule book here. Looks like a player aid on the back. Diving in, full color, information on introduction, And you're seeing full color. You know, you're seeing the units over here describing each of them. The terrain tiles. Ooh, I'm so excited for terrain tiles too. Basics, setup, sequence of play, examples, skirmish phase, command phase. See all the pictures and examples. Absolutely love that. Super stoked that those are in the book. Rally phase, move phase. I did download the PDF of the rulebook, so I knew they were in there. I'm very excited for them. And just so like as you can see, it's not just like it's, you know, 20 whatever pages of thick text. I mean, it's actually pretty large text, easy to read, with nice big pictures, examples. So really looking forward to that. We're not going to go ahead and read every heading, every page here. That's not our goal here. We're going to, you know, flip through and look. Again, lots of picture examples. Really appreciate that. Looking forward to that. We have the battle book. So it comes with the 10 battles, which is fantastic. I can't remember what does with it on it have. Does it say on the back? 6 battles. So again, it's not always a 1-for-1 comparison, anything like that. It's not to say that, you know, 10 is better than 6, but hey, you're getting 10 battles. You're getting almost twice the battles, twice the content. Always appreciated, right? With us gamers as we're picking up games. So you can see the setups for them. Everything from Heraclea 280 BCE all the way to the most recent, quote unquote, Munda 45 BCE, Thapsus 46 BCE. Fantastic. So Caesar, get to live out my fantasies as Julius Caesar. Love that. So anyway, looks good. You know, again, full, nice big text, full size pictures, everything like that in color. So, and now this was interesting too. So a brief and digressive, but mostly accurate military history of the Roman Republic with jokes by Amabel Holland, the only game designer that can be trusted with footnotes, with illustrations by John Leach because he's dead and can't complain about it. So you have, we can see, just look at the topics quick. Manipur region, Pyrrhic Wars, Punic Wars, Macedonian Wars, Marian Reforms, and of course Caesar's Civil War. So just looks like some history, some information, with some illustrations. Looks good here. Yeah, just a lot of history, it looks like. So you want a brief and aggressive and mostly accurate military history of the Roman Republic? There you go. So very cool. What is this, 25 pages? So I look forward to reading through this. I'll read through, I mean, I'm pretty familiar and pretty comfortable with Roman Republic at this point, but I feel like this is something that if Amabel includes this, I'm going to go ahead and check it out because over at Hollandspiele, they haven't led me wrong yet. So go ahead and check that out for sure. Read that before I dive into the game. We'll probably read the rules, read that, and then go back to that. So normally what I would do is we would look at the map last, counters in the map. However, the map is going to be pretty simple because it is just very plain, right? It's basically a blank canvas for you. Blank canvas, if you will. However, what we have in this version, unlike something like With It or On It, we have terrain tiles. So we get to see different types of terrain here. What do you know? And what are the 3 types of terrain? Are they, does it say what they are on there? We have to look at the book. So it looks like, what, like water, maybe this woods, and then is this a hill or something? Obviously, it's in the rulebook, guys. But again, sorry, this is not going to be the normal 10-minute unboxing. This is a more in-depth recon because I want to compare the different kinds. All right, so here we go. Terrain. Actually, it doesn't say what it is. There. So I'll find it, guys. I know you're probably like, okay, yeah, Wayne, we get it. You don't need to look it up. I'm curious. So now I'm curious. Okay, that's what it is. So high ground, broken ground, and river. So high ground, broken ground, and rivers. So nice thick counters. Second to punch out, but then boom, nice and easy. And they're super thick because they're the like laser cut that comes from Blue Panther printer. Actually set it very nicely on there. Those look good. Glad they have terrain. Just a nice little additional. Oh, and then I guess the command markers, they're a little different. Is that the regular command markers for everybody? Interesting. So command markers here. Interesting. Used to seeing it a little differently from the other one. That's okay. Then we have a bunch of different types of units. And now I love this. Let's go ahead and start looking at these unit counters. I saw this in some pictures. I love the fact We're getting artwork for the different types of units. You know, seeing those Roman units, seeing a little bit different actual artwork with a Roman soldier on there, a legionary, versus, for instance, and by the way, you can see they have back sides, double-sided here. For instance, let's just look back quick. They're on it. Just a black silhouette and fairly generic. It worked. The game is a good game, but I think I mentioned in my review, if I didn't mention it, I thought it detracts a little bit to have these silhouettes. I know there was another kind of medieval / ancients game recently from Worthington that I cannot remember for the life of me right this second. I'm trying to look around and see if I can try to find it quick. Can't remember what it's called. I got rid of my copy, but it was also kind of that black silhouettes. Not, you know, it doesn't really catch your eye, right? Kind of generic. It works, but it's generic. Well, here you actually, then we have some barbarians, clearly. I believe you can see little mustaches on those guys. And they got to, if they don't have mustache, I got to pencil them in, paint them in. I don't know why it's not zooming in. My apologies, everybody. Zoom in. There we go. I think they got a little beard, little mustache. I think got little mustaches. Boom. Game's 10 out of 10 now, in my opinion. So, anyway, just joking around. So, yep, the nice thick, nice counters. You punch them out here. Good to go. Well, that one kind of got a little... Jeez, now it's not an auto. Sorry, everybody. It's not an auto zoom anymore now. My apologies. Give me 1 second here. All right, back on auto zoom. So punched out nice, except I did lose a little. You can tell I got a little, I'll have to put some glue in there. So it's kind of back together. You can see it's like a layered. So be careful when you're punching them. Looks like he has the potential for that. It does happen sometimes with these like laser cut counters. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It happens with every counter sometimes. I did happen with my last regular punch counter too. Regular punch game, excuse me. But anyway, counters look good. Nice and thick. Very clean. Easy to read. You know, you have strength on there. You have the unit class, the type, heavy infantry. So everything looks good. Really like the counters from the barbarians to the Romans. You know, glad that it has sort of where that real artwork makes me think of, and I hate to do the comparison, but here it is, Great Battles of History, right? Because Great Battles of History, one of the benefits is all the units have, you know, artwork for the different types of units. And I think there's something said for that when you see them on the board and you can see the different units. And it's not just a black silhouette. It's not just a number or like a NATO symbol. It's an actual drawing of a person, right? Of a guy here swinging a sword with a shield. And I really like that. Or with a pilum or a spear, etc. An elephant, right? So very cool. We'll look at that a little bit with it or on it. You know, compared quick. You can kind of see again just the silhouettes over here. And here's some command markers versus the command markers for the new version here. So, all right. I think that's it. We'll wrap it up. It didn't take too long, right? It didn't take too much time. So that is the Grass Crown from Amabel Holland and Hollandspiele. So definitely looking forward to this one. Definitely, guys, we are going to have, you know, playthroughs, tutorial playthroughs, overview and review. Really been looking forward to this one. Will it be good? All signs point to yes, but we better play it to be sure. So until next time, guys, later.